Welcome back to an episode. We are going to do the backgrounds for our character. I changed a little bit in here, and I basically got myself a half-elf, a wood elf, because I'm going for more movement speed oriented build. And there's some nice stuff about them, like their movement speed is higher, which is great, and the whole cantrips and spells are still the same. Like everything, like it's actually a very interesting mix between an awful lot of stuff like illusion magic, transmutation again. No, okay, an awful lot of transmutation if you really think about it. Illusion, transmutation, everything that makes us faster. And of course this thing here, evocation, but that doesn't seem to be like... Actually enchantment is a kind of cool one that I could also use. Color spray, yeah, that could also work. But the thing is that one only blinds them, but could help me with the attack. Has a disadvantage on attack rolls, range of attacks and spells reduced. Nice. But the question is, yeah, 5 meters, I have to get really far. This one can just be thrown and everybody's good. Okay, wait a minute. Chromatic orb just does thunder damage. Okay. Maybe I should really change that a little bit into something else. Maybe like, predict the target from attacks, increase its armor class to... Increase, to 13 plus its dexterity modifier. The target can't be wearing armor. Oh. Okay, so mage armor, yeah, with mage armor you don't need armor. That's actually very interesting. Because I was thinking about using armor and not using like mage armor all the time. That is really interesting. Really interesting. Alright, anyway, I think we're gonna keep this the way it is right now. Yeah, for now we can keep it. The cantrips are also pretty much like non-damaging or whatever. That would be really interesting to see if we can actually fight anything. So anyway, the idea is to read through all of the backgrounds and to figure out what kind of proficiencies we actually want, or like skills or whatnot. So first background, the Acolyte. You have spent your life in service to a temple, learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the god or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering their sacred works will guide you to greatness. Insight and religion. Recognize deities, understand holy rites. Good. +5. Okay, that's actually quite interesting, but... What else we got? We got the Charlatan. You're an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, and more than happy to profit from it. Bending the truth and turning allies against each other will lead to greater success down the road. We got deception. A little bit of charisma. That's pretty neat, but we don't have much. Wield, nimble fingers, steal stuff. Helps you pick locks and pockets and disarm traps. That's actually something very useful because I have very high dexterity right now. I'm going to focus on dex weapons, and I'm going to use like all of the spell casts just as a little help here. I could also just try to lower the intelligence just a little bit more and put it all into constitution itself. That would be very interesting. So we got the criminal. You have history of breaking the law and survive the leveraging less than legal connections. Profiting from criminal enterprise will lead to great opportunities in the future. Again, deception and stealth this time. Meld into the shadows. Nice. It helps you with hiding, sure. But, yeah, that's actually a really good question. Like, could we use the background in order to make like a wannabe rogue kind of thing? But this is actually very interesting. Why does it say -1? That's kind of weird. Whatever, we got the entertainer. You live to sway and subvert your audience, engaging common crowds and high society alike. Preserving art and bringing joy to the hapless and downtrodden heightens your charismatic aura. Now, we can keep our balance. We always land on our feet. Helps you resist being shoved, sure. And of course, we got entertain the audience. Command the stage. Well, we could go with the entertainer. Why not? What else we got? Animal handling. Oh, influence animals, pet all the dogs. And of course we got survival. That could help. You are a champion of the common folk, challenging tyrants and monsters to protect the helpless. Saving innocents in imminent danger will make your legend grow. The Guild Artisan. Your skill in a particular craft has earned you membership in a mercantile guild, offering privileges and protection while engaging in your art. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring you inspiration. Again, more insight and persuasion. Interesting. Turn on the charm. Problem, we don't have that much charisma. It's just really iffy because charisma is traders prices, and I actually wanted to play for once with a bit more item usage. But okay, we got a noble. You were raised in family among the social... Yeah, in a family among the social elite. Accustomed to power and privilege, accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. History, okay. Remember the past of the world and its people. And persuasion again, very interesting. But this is an intelligence bonus, that's quite nice. You grew up the outlander in the wilds, learning to survive far from the comforts of civilization. Surviving unusual hazards of the wild will enhance your prowess and understanding. Athletics, again. It's interesting that athletics is a strength thing. And survival with wisdom. Wait a minute. This is acrobatics. Wait a minute. So there's acrobatics and then there is athletics. Stay fit, perform physical stunts. Interesting. The acrobat always stays on their feet. Okay, and we got of course the sage. You are curious and well read. With an unending thirst for knowledge, learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to the greater purpose. Arcana. Okay, recognize magic, interact with enchanted items. Yeah, we're gonna get that one. We're gonna go with the sage, why not? You are trained in battlefield tactics and combat, having served in a militia, mercenary company, or officer corps. Show smart tactics and bravery on the battlefield to enhance your prowess. You got, of course, more strength, nice, and more that one, intimidation with the charisma. Be a bully, threaten and induce fear. Now, what about the urchin? After surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most out of very little. Using your street smarts bolsters your spirit for the journey ahead. We got the sleight of hand again with the nimble fingers, and we got even more stealth, which for some reason says -1, but I don't know why. So, we're gonna go with the usual sage here. Now, in the abilities, should I change that a little bit more? I don't know. Maybe not. So, because I still want to use abilities a lot, and it could be very helpful to have a very high intelligence in here. Now, what else could we go with in there? We can go with... Yeah, that's the 2 from a background, 1 from the raise. Oh, very interesting. The raise gives me stealth. That is actually very interesting. So wait a minute. If I go for the urchin, I also gain stealth. But how are the points associated with it? Stealth is again +5. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, so if you go for the urchin with the stealth skill bonus, right? It kind of mixes together with the wood elf thing. And then it's just messed up. That is actually very interesting. So try to spread out the backstory, right? The background from the wood elf. Or like, was it the elf? It says it comes from the race, right? But I don't see anything like inherently. Oh, what was that? Like, the wizard has this kind of stuff, but this is not what I am looking for. Granted from race, yes. And race is half elf. But the... I don't quite know how stealth actually got in here. Because none of it mentions it at all. It just was there. Very interesting. So, let's see. Abilities. Do I want to change it somehow? My primary stat will be dexterity for the finesse weapons. I'm going to use crossbow, of course, so that's why. Initiative and armor class, that's also something that's beneficial. And if I use like light armor, I also was looking into how the scaling works. Light armor scales with dexterity, but medium armor, like there's light, medium, and heavy armor, and then there's of course just normal stuff. But the light armor is the thing that still works together with dexterity, which is really interesting. In order to increase the armor class, and this is what we want. We want the maximum out of it. So, and then intelligence is there for the conversations. Constitution just there as a stat to not die, basically. And yeah, let's just hope that this kind of works out. So then, of course, we what do we have here? We got a little bit of nature, a little bit of religion. What is 0? Medicine. What is this one inside? Wisdom. Read people and situations, detect lies. Well, I could get rid of that and I could get something else in there. But both of this is wisdom, religion, recognize deities, understand holy rites. Like that could help. Investigation and religion. What does this one say? History and arcana. Yeah. As long as I don't select those two. There's not that much you can actually select. Look at that. It's just these, a little bit of religion, a little bit of investigation, but investigation might be very useful. Deities and understand holy rites. Well, let's just hope that this works. That would be amazing. It's a purely intelligent, maybe I should have focused more on dexterity as well, at least sleight of hand. Like lockpicks, oh, that's really, really useful. But anyway, yeah, I can't even select that. So let's keep that one in here. Now the only thing that I need to do is edit the appearance again, because I absolutely forgot that. Sorry. Now let's see. We are going for a male identity. It's just the thing right here. Now we need some body types. So what do we got? We're definitely not the muscular body type. We are this kind of body type. Looks like it. Now what else we got? We got a fairly bright tone over here. But look at that. Does it? No, doesn't change the freckles. All right, that should be it. Now what about the face? What kind of face do we want? Oh no, it doesn't go up. It has a little bit of a bend to it. It definitely looks kind of like it. Okay. So, what do we got?
Where to next?
Nah.
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Where to next?
Let's hope the locals are friendly. Hells.
Be wary. It's opened.
Nah.
There's magic keeping. Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. So be wary.
It's opened.
There's magic. Where to next? What was... Let's hope the locals are friendly. Hells. Something just woke up down here. Be wary. This place is trapped.
More of those. There's magic.
Let's hope.
Hells. Be wary. It's open.
There's magic. Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay, now let's see. What about this one? Scarrings. No, we don't have. Oh yeah. What happened? Of course, we got the maturity, freckle. The freckle quantity. That's the slider that like does nothing, pretty much. It's just a very, 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 very minor change in here. See that? Very, very minor. I would say that the female body type actually has the highest effect here. Oh no, freckle intensity. There you go. So there's the amount of freckles, and then there is the yeah, that's like all over the place. Very interesting. So I mean, we do have a little bit of freckles, right? Not like that. Okay. So, what is this pigmentation? Oh, that's actually interesting. That is interesting. And some maturity in here. No, we are still fairly young for it. So, nothing like that. Nice. And what do we got here? B, C, D, E. Whoa, that's an awful lot of those. Uh-huh. Very interesting. There's multiple versions. Okay, so the dragon only has like one, but we have like multiples. Let's see which one we are going to choose. Alrighty, big guy is going to get what? The default. What's the difference between default and being? They are the same. Great. What is it? Oh, it's just the amount of hair and if you're circumcised or not. D is circumcision. No, we don't go for that. Default, actually. Alrighty, now let's see. We got our character. There's... Oh yeah, wait a minute. That was the general stuff. Now there's the body art still to do. So, body art. We are not going for body art. Piercing stars also a none. Oh yeah, let's see if we can get some fiery eyes in here. That would be sweet. A nice green actually looks pretty good on them. But we need a slightly brighter version of that. So yeah, something like that actually. Not like this. Kind of like that. I could go with that. So, but what about all of the things here? We get like demonic stuff in there, but... Flame green. Wait a minute. It says flame green, but there's the flame missing. There's the... I don't really see the flame effect happening. The flame effect only seems to come from the dragon itself. If you're not the dragon, your eyes are not burning. The eyes just look like that, but they're not burning. There's demonic green again. She looks pretty neat. But I am also kind of looking for... There is pretty much no effect in here. You got to be kidding me. Very interesting. So in this case we can just go for the green eyes here. Do a normal one. Okay, makeup. We do have slightly more like used up eyes here. So what do we got? The lip tint is not necessary. So makeup. Nope. Nope. Can we get the... look at this. There's also a metallic tint. Very nice. So we don't want that high of an intensity. Let's see. What's the glossy stuff doing? Okay. What about the metallic stuff? It just makes it more whatever. Look at that. It actually changes it a little bit. Very nice. So we could go like a very, very little bit. In order to fake like not getting enough sleep or something like that, actually. Like this is usually it, but if we only get a little bit, right? And that makes the eyes just a teensy-weensy bit darker. Actually, I could get rid of the metallicity on that one. And also the glossiness. We just need the slightly darker hue here. There you go. Alright. I could also get this one. No, I need something that is like more nuanced. And it's a nice accessory to the eyes here. Doesn't really look like you wear makeup, but definitely makes it work. So now, what about the hairstyle that we got? We could go bald, which is definitely not an option. We could go with that one. No. No. The standard elf hair, pretty much. The fire elf hair. Okay, okay, okay. Then we got interesting combinations, actually. Very nice combinations. So, let's see. No. 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 Slightly longer, please. Thank you. Slightly more curl, please. There is, thank goodness, a bit more. A lot of variety in here. Lone wolf bump. Nah. I need a little bit of curl in there. Just a teensy weensy bit. This but longer. That would be alright. That one's too short at the front. That one would kind of work. But I want it without the dreads. But still the same kind of mess. This, but without that. That could actually work. This with the hair in the front. Okay. Like there's always something about the hairstyle that's slightly off-putting. That could also work, but I need it to be evenly long. Something like this, actually. Somehow that is one of the better versions. And that's a short version. Okay, good, good, good. No, no. Yeah, why not? So, and of course the standard for the elf, or maybe even humans most of the time, that's definitely too straight, far too straight. That one could kind of work, but no. I need something else for that. It's always just a teensy. That is nice. That's actually decently messy. It could be a bit longer. Alright. And we got the short jowl Elysian then, right? Gets longer, gets better. Nice, nice, nice. Almost got it all. I just hope that we find the best or the most fitting one. It's probably one of the last ones here, but I don't like the braids in here. That's a bit too much in the front. Okay. So we could go with that when it's messy, but we need it a little bit longer. So the longer version would be that. Or just that if it's all not as messy. But I do have like curls and whatnot. And if everything is alright, then this, the bonbon, would work. And yeah, that's actually a bit more narrow. That one bends to the side. And then we could also just do that one, but no, it's not messy enough. That one, that could actually work. But this has a bit more messiness in it. That's the thing. We need the messiness. Yeah, we do need the messiness. So then, what kind of hair do we got? Okay, all of the different kind of hairstyle. Now, we're definitely not going for the too intense green, but let's just see what this highlight thingy actually does. Oh wait, highlight intensity. Ah, that's neat. Okay, usually when I got these highlights, I can try to reverse the color a little bit, all highlight colors. You could go like a highlight blacks, right? Usually what you do is like you highlight in white, but if you highlight in black, you can do something very nice. You can also do some graying in here. So where's the graying happening? So there's 3 stages in there. That's actually very interesting. But we can gray in a darker green actually. That looks pretty neat. And then the hair color itself could be... What could it be? Either we go with like a black hair color or white hair color. The thing is, the order that you choose just makes the whole thing work so much better. Because if I were to use the graying as a white, right? Where is it? Gray blue, gray neutral, and it just looks like that. And this one has to be green, and you can't really notice it. And it's just a thing because it overlaps it. So, and then there's of course the blackness in there. We could turn it into an interesting kind of green. But then how could we turn it the other way around? I need is like this but darker green too, maybe? How many greens are there? Kind of feels as if there's a specific kind of green missing. Oh wait, still too bright. The emerald, yeah, the emerald green might be one of the better ones. But this one, just a teensy bit more greenish would be nice. Yeah, that one, the green number 7. That could be it. Okay, so let's just try something out. If you go for the graying and turn it into black, how would that work? Very interesting. And if we turn it into green 7, the rest is just a nice green. Like black is a bit too dark. The thing is, it also is part of the back of the hair, right? So we could go with... Yeah, what kind of green do we want? Like, that's a bit too bright. Too bright. That is actually... That could work. But this is more blue, is it? Yeah, you notice it if you look through it, kind of. That's kind of more yellow. And this is more blue, kind of. But okay, let's go with that one. So, let's see. Maybe we can turn this into something else. Maybe like multiple colors of green in there. So we really are some kind of like a wood elf. Pretty much impossible to see. So, let's see. We got some brighter spots, we got some darker spots. What about completely different colors? Just for comparison. Nah, green 5. That's bright. That's a decently colored patch, huh? Nice. Nice. But I could also go with the previous version. But yeah, that it actually has a nice transition, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with this one. So what about the facial hair? What about that one? So we either could go with a full beard. We also have to change that one a bit. Definitely not a full beard. Not that one. Of course, the basic goatee. There's also a concise. What's it? Wait a minute. What's a concise statement? That's too much. We could go with that one actually. Let's go with that one. So now we need very decent hair color. Okay, it's black, and the graying intent. Yeah, look at that. The graying is just the graying, and the hair color is part of the rest of the hair. Okay, so that's a wee bit iffy. In order to make that work really well, I actually need darker hair, right? But now it's just completely dark. Doesn't quite look right. That's too colorful. What if I go for some like this? What about that one? What's the difference between this one and the aquamarine? Definitely not it. You could even go with a little bit of brown in there. And I'm just trying to find it's like a darker green somewhere. But there is no such thing as a darker green color. Something that does not quite mess up the hair that much. It's just too colorful. Too colorful. It needs to be darker. That's the thing. It needs to be darker. Something like that, yeah. Okay, what about the... Yeah, that one goes too far to the side. We are gonna go for that one. It's also much... Yeah, that one is a bit too hairless almost. That one does work. So now we got everything perfect and proceed. Enter character name. Why does it say TAV? That's very interesting. It's a TAV sometimes, but we are not TAF. No, we are that dude. So interesting. And it's time for us to proceed and finally start with the game. Yeah. In the next episode. Haha. Until then, like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta.